We're live.
A spark ignites, it starts to burn. Through endless realms, no way to return. From crimson skies to wastelands torn. Myth and legend where stars are born. A million paths collide in the haze. Echoes of heroes lost in the maze. Planes walking the multiverse. Through chaos and time we emerge.
Yeah, turn your mic down.
Legends rise and fade like sparks. Across the void we leave our marks.
They added like 3 times the amount
Is
of
it off now?
weaponry available in this vault. So they set it up so that the tensions would be very high. And then at the same time, there was a parallel cloning project that was going on, focused on, obviously, can you guess the name of the guy it was focused on?
Gary!
Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it. So each of the Garys was grown in a lab, and there was some kind of defect in them that made Garys immediately hostile to anybody who wasn't a clone. And
Right.
they just kept making them. So they made like 50 some odd Garys to the point where their observation rooms were overcrowded with them. So what happened was, as they go along, they dealt with escalating violence. So somewhere up in the mid 50s, one of the Garys actually injured one of the doctors. So they started talking about destroying the extra clones to make room for further tests.
Hello?
And they basically just obviously treated the Garys as completely disposable. So you've got like, yeah, I know, it's honestly, it's insane. Like, it's, I would say that it's kind of impossible to think about the fact that there would be scientists willing to do this, but there are people who are missing fundamental parts of their humanity.
Whispers crawl through the cracks like spiders in the dark. Secrets slither, shadows dance. They leave a bitter mark. Lies wrap tight like silk spun thin, choke in the morning air.
Hello?
The truth you chase, it runs away.
Hello?
Hiding where
Hey,
you
nothing.
dare.
I think it was just testing the feedback.
In the heat of the night, where the fire burns cold, the answers you see are stories untold, shaped by the light.
Listen. After everybody calms the fuck down.
Is anybody alive coming out of the movie theater? Or just dead people?
Just blood and body parts.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to go in again. And if I go back in time, I'm gonna shoot the lock a few more times and see if it works.
Alright, yeah, throw me a d20.
I've got a 3.
So you go in, and this time the force is more pronounced.
Hello? Okay.
It's more pronounced. It flings you back around a minute later. So you can feel the whiplash. It hits your neck, it hits your back. It's like you're almost going trying to go through plexiglass. And the people going in,
Hello?
you're in the situation.
It's
you're
working.
just coming around the front, and people are going in. The door is closing. A minute later, the whole thing happens all over again.
Can I try to run in and get in there before the door closes and just force my way through?
The
Or am I too
door-
late?
Yeah, it's too late. So it flings you back the moment that you're coming back around.
All right,
Boom, boom, let the hollow idols fall. One by one, let the painted stories crawl till they're gone. Came and rose back, tear the mask, crack the act, strip the gauze from the lie, hear the old world cry. Came and rose back from the fire, from the black.
Don't you think your members deserve much better than we know about Tilly Norwood, and we're heavily monitoring the situation? Like, you guys are unfucking believable. You know that. You're supposed to fight on behalf of us. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be representing everybody here. I realize you can't have a crystal ball and you can't think 20 steps ahead. But you're supposed to have that clairvoyancy. You're supposed to think somewhat ahead. That's the whole fucking point. That's the whole point. You're supposed to foresee of problems in the future and try to stop them. That's why you have a collective bargaining agreement. That's why you went back and forth with the studios. That's why it was one of the longest acting strikes in history.
This is the LP shop, doors are open wide, so come on inside. Find a little piece of history and come alive, turn it up, let your story spin. Every scratch, every song pulls you back in. At the LP shop, doors are open wide.
As a kid, learning to play guitar, I used to put the album on. Not this album. There's a Fraley's Comet. It's called Live Plus One, and he opens with this song. And I used to learn. I would try and figure it out and play along to the album. I loved this song. And my buddy, who was a drummer, who I still keep in contact with, he learned all the drum parts on this song as well, with that drum solo in the middle.
So I'm guessing you're like a big fan of the song.
Can you hear me all right?
Into it.
Yeah,
what did you
I
like
can.
about the
All right.
song?
Well, I mean, of course, first off, it's guitar driven.
Yeah.
Vocally, Ace doesn't push any barriers.
No.
But he's got a certain execution and a way he enunciates and the way he sings that I've always been attracted to. He's not the greatest singer in the world.
No.
I don't think he ever claimed to be, but there's just something cool.
Join the cameraman and his crew. Paint on my face, just a move. We are Yu-Gi-Oh! Club for life. Mark it on my skin, let's shine. From the campfire glow at night to the screen right in your eyes. Original stories, wild and true. You can feel them cut right through. Bring that spark straight to you. Every drop, every view. Must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line. You'll do club for life. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV from the cave to the timeline. You'll do club for life. Raise your hand. That's the sign. That's the sign. That's the sign. We don't scroll, we arrive, shouting names side by side. When the caveman calls, we rise. Hear that thunder in our cry. From the first beat, we commit. Once you're in, that's it. On the banner we lift. Whole world watching this. Must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line. You're your club for life. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You're your club for life. Once you're in, I'll get them for life. I'll go, call it out. Hey, I'll go, never doubt. I'll go, side by side. Hey, you did club for life. For life. For life. Hey. Must see TV. Join the tribe. Cross the line. You did club for life. Hey. Say the word. You're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You did club for life. Hey. Once you're in, you're in for life. Click on the screen, save all names and the credits roll. Same safe hands on the wheel again, same store spun out of control. Then you walk in, script in your hand, fire in your eyes. Slide over, I'll drive this thing. Let's see what happens if we try. In the captain's chair, you're calling every shot from here. From the sequel to the pilot, can you turn the ship around this year? Take the reins, take control, grab the frame, grab the roll. In the captain's chair, we'll see if you can make it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Captain's Chair. We have our brand new production assistant, brand new production assistant / coordinator in the background, Crimson. How's it going, my friend?
Good. Yourself?
The first solo outing. How you like it sitting in the chair?
Well, I mean, it's a more comfortable seat.
Yeah.
I'm just getting the hang of things, and hopefully, if I'm doing my job right, you guys won't notice.
Yeah, we had a snafu, but that was about the mixer. That wasn't anything that Crimson was doing. So before we start the show, I hear we have some growls to give out. Yes? No? Maybe?
Yes, we do.
All right. The first growl goes out to...
Sorry.
That's okay.
To a MJG Bahati.
My friend, from us to you, you got a great big bad caveman.
And a Angelica de Toto.
Angelica de Toto, from us to you, you got a great big bad caveman. So thank you, and for those of you that are unaware what I did the caveman growls because I'm the caveman. I don't do anything the normal way. So if you interact with our episodes, Crimson, you get a growl. Oh, I get to growl at you aggressively. So, Crimson is actually in the middle. He's gonna be jumping in the middle of all this stuff. He doesn't know he doesn't know but he's going to He's gonna be like, okay, I see what he's doing. So we're in season 2. We're gonna be wrapping up season 2 tonight. So let's just get into it. Episode 10 is called Crimson.
You said episode 7?
Episode 10, yeah.
Oh, episode 10.
Episode 10.
There's no episode 10 listed in the itinerary.
Wait. Did it cut off again? Did it cut off all the notes? You should have episodes down below.
Episode 7, 8, and 9.
It. Oh my god. This is what happens when we assume. This is what happens when we assume. You should have like the iPad should have been thrown the correct notes for tonight's episode. I should have checked. That's what happens when we assume. That's what happens when we assume. It's actually episode we're going through episode 10, 11, 12, 13 for tonight. You should have it though. You should absolutely have it.
Can I swipe up without ending the stream?
What? It's okay.
Can I swipe up without ending the stream to open the notes?
No.
Okay.
I don't think you can.
Greg, I can Google them if you'd like, the episodes.
No, well, it's the captain's chair. So the old episodes are not. Oh my god. We'll never get this episode. We're never gonna get this episode done, are we? We're never gonna get out of here.
No, we can do this. We can do this.
Yeah. It's gonna be dead air, guys. But I don't want to restart the stream, so I'll be back in a couple of seconds. Don't turn off the stream. I'll be off in a couple of seconds. This is great. That's why we have live editing, my friend. That's why we have live editing. All right. So I will let everyone know, and I will just you could just work in the background. So episode 10 is called Something Z This Way Comes. I wonder what this episode is all about. All right. So this is going to be a clip show, a clip episode. 100% this is going to be a clip episode of what's happened through season 1 and season 2. Through a mysterious globe. And that's what the episode is just a giant clip show, and this mysterious voice We don't know where. We don't know where it's from. He goes, children. I gave her another chance. I gave her my Goldar. And what happens? She gets thwarted by children. She had her second chance. She had a second chance to take over this pathetic planet. And what gets in her way? Aliens from another world? Aliens from another planet? No. No. Supernatural events? No. But children. And then we could see just a middle palm just crushing something. We could see like a little paper cup in this thing's hand and crushes the something in his hand. And we could see Goldar getting defeated. We can see the Green Ranger coming to the good side. We can see Goldar coming to the good side. We can see all these things and more. And this entity is just out of his mind upset at all this. And then we pull back to see that unforgettable. Now, this is going to be very different than the show, because the show did this. I mean, he was menacing. So it was like a steel mask, right? And that metal's horn, right? However, we get a look at him. It's all bone. Like, he's all bone. And the mask, the little visor, instead of red, is dark crimson black, reddish black. And before we end the episode, he stamps he has a staff, and we can see the big Z, and he goes, I thwarted by children. Must I do everything myself? And that's how the episode ends. Crimson, what did you think?
Beautiful. I think you should send your script in right away.
Oh wait, I can't hear you.
Beautiful. I think you should send your script right away.
No, it's right. These are ideas, right? If I had control of this show, this is what I would do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what this show is all about. The captain's chair, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So it's right. This is all these episodes are going to be villain-centric episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just because we have to portray him as a real threat, other than Rita. Because up until this point, Rita, we've seen her, and now we have to introduce a brand new threat into the game, right? So that's how episode 10 ends.
Mm-hmm.
And episode 11 is called...
Episode 11?
Yeah.
Uncovering the Past.
Uncovering the Past. So, we're in Angel Grove. And we are... Actually, no, we're not on Angel Grove. Because this episode is going to be what everybody in the community has wanted for a long time. Goldar's past. Right? Because we don't know where he came from. Right?
Mm, yeah.
We don't know where he came from. In the last episode, right? Episode 9, he joined the Rangers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know where he's from, right?
Yeah.
So this episode is all going to be about Goldar, where he came from,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we start on a planet, right? We start on a planet, and we see Goldar in a very different way. His skin is not blue; it's more tanned, like a human,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
Actually, it's more dark. Let's go there. Dark, right? We can see him having children. We can see him having a little girl. The girl looks a lot like Kimberly, by the way. We have a son. His son named Peter, and we could see him playing with like these kids, right? We can see him hunting, fishing, all this stuff, right? In this episode, that's what it's about. It's just a moment of time of relaxation and breath, right? And before the episode ends, we can hear a woman in the background saying, "Herbert, are you coming in to eat? Don't forget to bring the kids." And that's how the episode ends.
Wow.
With that name, right? So we're humanizing him, right? And this is something, Crimson, that people wanted for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Goldar come from, right?
Yeah.
Now, in the old 1990s, nobody cared because he's cool. He's like gold armor, wings, right? He was a monkey, right? But as the years go by, went in comic books and other adaptations, people wanted to know where Goldar actually came from. Was he originally good? And this episode would answer all those questions without having the Rangers or him learn it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's still foggy to him, but this is a little episode. This is a 35, 40-minute episode just to clear all that. It's a slice of life episode just to show you where Goldar came from. And he was never evil, right?
Mhm.
So that's how episode 11 ends. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I always support. I mean, like I guess it depends on the kind of story you're writing, but
Yeah.
like I always like humanized villains, or not even villains that are necessarily like you agree with their motivations, but
Yeah.
more like you can kind of understand why they are the way they are.
Right. Yes. But he's not really evil. He was never evil,
Mhm.
right? And this is we're just humanizing him because now he's in the good side, right?
Yeah.
So that's episode 11. Episode 12 is called
Lord Zed has arrived.
Oh, I like that, my friend. I like that a whole hell of a lot. So, again, we're at the palace, and we're going into the throne room, and we see Rita as she did in the original series before Zed came into play. She came in and she's spying on all the Rangers. She's muttering to herself, "How dare Goldar betray me?" And then she says, "Oh, Finster, what monster can we send this time?" And Finster say, "Oh, I have an excellent monster." And all of a sudden we see thunder and lightning on the moon. And then everybody is scared shitless. And Rita would absolutely know who this is. And she's like, "Oh no, I think I have a headache." And this voice goes, "Rita!" And they all bolt from out of the throne room into another part of the palace that no one has seen before. And there, in the room with the iconic fan in the background, is Lord Zed with his Z putties. Now, just like the regular putties that were Ken Father, they looked amazing. These putties are more leaner and meaner. They're not white, they're bone tan, and the Z on their chest. It's not a fucking badge, it's just a Z in the middle. That's it. We don't have the stupid fucking badge and you click it and they all fall apart. No. And Rita is there and she's like, Lord, don't give me that, Rita. Children! I gave you my Goldar. And I gave you life, gave you a second chance. And you were defeated by 14-year-olds. Rita, you got defeated by 14-year-olds. You had a gift of my Goldar. You had a gift of a power coin. And what did you do? You squandered all of it. But I can shut up. And you can see Lord Zed, he is pissed. He is pissed. He is like properly pissed. Wouldn't you be, Crimson?
Oh, I absolutely would.
Your mic.
Oh, I absolutely would.
Yeah, you would be pissed too. And that's what he is, right? He is so pissed. And we can actually play it up, right? Because this is our thing, right? We can actually have him scary pissed, right? Off. Because he's right. He's totally right. And the episode continues. He's like, what have you done? You have done nothing. You have failed all the fucking time. You have failed to prevent them from getting meeting their guides. You have failed to destroy them. You have failed to keep the dragon coin. You have squandered not your Goldar, my Goldar. You have squandered him. And now he's fighting on behalf of these children. I have decided your fate. But Lord Zed, no! You do not speak unless you are spoken to. Bring me the canister. And the canister gets delivered to her. And the episode ends before anything happens. Crimson, your thoughts on the episode?
I liked the pitch.
Yeah.
I mean, we have this kind of running narrative between these two about this this alleged failure.
Yeah. Well, it's true, right?
Yeah.
Nothing he said is wrong.
Yeah.
You wasted a power coin.
Be a little less harsh.
You wasted my Goldar. Right? You have failed in preventing them from getting their guides, their spirit animals. I'll talk off screen. Oh, you can look it up on the YouTube channel.
Of course,
actually,
yep.
yeah, you could get all caught up. He's not wrong. He's right. All right, and so that's episode 12, and episode 13 is called
Back to Oblivion with You.
Yes. So episode 12 opens up with the preparation of the canister being reassembled. Zed, we don't know how, but Zed's got the canister again, and he is explaining to Rita what is going to happen. May your punishment be oblivion, and may your punishment be mediocrity. For as long as you live, you are going to be in this canister without the sense of peace and death. Death may not take you in this canister. And we see the canister. It's bigger, it's bone, and it has the marking of Z. And you'll like this, Crimson, because I always keep doing this. It has the mark of Z, but it also has a mark of something else.
Oh.
It's IV. No, it has the mark of OZZ. And OZZ spells. What does it spell?
Oz?
Ooze.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. You're too young for that. But hopefully you watched the movie. I don't know.
What movie?
Yeah, there's a 1995 Power Rangers movie.
I have not seen it, no.
It's great. It's great. You guys are probably like, hey, it's not that. Shut up. It's pretty great. It's cheesy. It's like the power of love and stuff like that. It's great. It's great. May not be making much sense and may not made a lot of money, but it's pretty great. It's on YouTube, so you don't need to buy it. It's on YouTube.
That's good to know.
Yeah. So the canister appears and she gets shrunk down and she gets sent. She actually gets kicked into space. Lord Z actually kicks it into space. And then we hear Rita saying, I'll be back and some shit. You won't get rid of me that easy. I'll be back. She won't be back. Spoiler alert. She won't be back. And Finster is there. Is in Finster. And Finster is the one that actually says, Lord Z, what now? Should I make a monster to go attack the Rangers? And he just laughs, iconic laugh. He goes, oh no. Their oblivion will come. One piece at a time. So now we go to first person mode. And we follow him, just like we followed Rita, down the hall when we kicked all the season off, or last season when we had it interlude. And Crimson, you're gonna like this. So we follow him, right, to a vault, right, and we could see his bone claws opening the vault. He goes, I will destroy them one at a time. And then the vault opens to reveal. What do you think it reveals?
A pile of gold.
No. It reveals the green candle.
Oh.
And that's where the episode ends. And that's where that's the season. That's the season. So we ended up strong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Villain-centric episodes to reveal the next threat. We had the Goldar centric episode, and we have to set up season 3. I think that's a win.
Yeah.
Like this is what I would do. Right? I would do this. Right? Because here's the thing, in the original episode, in the original shows, the green candle, let's be honest, it got introduced way too quickly. Right? But we don't have to worry about Sentai footage, right?
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about that. So we can pace all of this out properly. And what better way to have Lord Z be a proper threat is to be responsible in taking the Green Ranger's powers away. Right? What better way to show he's a threat, right? To that.
Not much better than that.
Yeah. So guys, I want to know what you thought down below in the comments section. Thank you, Crimson, again.
No worries.
Little hey, it's gonna happen, guys. be honest with you. Next couple of weeks is going to be modified schedules, just because we don't want to throw this kid, this guy, this lovely guy, in the fire right away. And there's gonna, Crimson, with everything, there's always going to be hiccups, right? There's always going to be hiccups. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. Give us a like, give us a share, all that kind of stuff, and we'll see you on Monday. And until then, take care, be safe, be well, and we love you all. Woo. 50,000 plus and a club for life. Peace. Thank you. See you guys.